Y'all seem to like how much of a useless lesbian I am, so here's some more stories, I guess. The first time I ever went on a date with a girl, I didn't know I was on a date. Oops. It was at an all-women's college. Everybody was gone that weekend. I was like, hey, let's hang out for the weekend. She's like, oh yeah, sure. Everybody is gone. I thought I was making a friend. I drove us to Taco Bell, and then she paid, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet, thanks. And she was like, well, you drove, so I paid for food, you know, fair is fair. And I was like, oh, wow, cool. Then we went to Goodwill, where she showed me how to pick out jeans to turn into shorts. While you turn jeans into shorts, you have to try them on multiple times. And she was like, oh, do you want to go change in the bathroom? And I was like, no, girl, you know, we're both girls here, you know, whatever. And she was like, okay. And then we cuddled, and I played with her hair for the rest of the night. I know it was a date until like years later. It never clicked.
The last time I went this long without feeling the touch of another human being, I almost passed out on the subway when I bumped elbows with a guy. And we have at least another month of this, so what's gonna happen on my first date after quarantine? Am I gonna propose to the first man who takes my hand, and then we get married and we are together for about a year or so? Until he dies under mysterious circumstances, and then I become the widower that everyone thinks murdered his husband. So in order to escape the rumors, I move to a Victorian mansion in the countryside where I spend the majority of my time wearing black, wandering the halls and wailing over my lost love. And at the moment when all hope seems lost of me ever finding love again, I meet the kindly, sexy lumberjack who tends the grounds of the manor, and we become fast friends and eventually lovers. But then it turns out that he was the former owner of the manor and may or may not be a ghost. Because I hope so.
Director Fury, the Council has made a decision.
I recognize the Council has made a decision, but given that it's a stupid-ass decision, I've elected to ignore it.
Story time! I went to a Christian high school. Technically, I got sent there because I like women's. Well, my parents sent me to school, trying to steer me straight. And that's where I met my wife. Suck on that! Suck it.
Okay, so this is a video just for my gays. So if you're straight, just keep scrolling. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about how to bedazzle your favorite... Okay, I think they're gone. Okay, if you guys can all turn where we left off in the gay agenda planning, where I think we're on page 159. Yeah, we're going to quickly be talking about how the straight boys are using homoerotic tension to get TikTok likes. But before we get into that, we just want to give a quick update. We have almost definitely confirmed membership for Tom Holland. So we will definitely get back to that next meeting. Yeah, so if you just want to follow along, subsection B, paragraph 2.
So I love my girlfriend very much, but she has anxiety, and so occasionally she will have these really anxious moments in which we don't really know where it's stemming from, and so it leads to some ridiculous conversations that I just have to roll with, because I know she'll be fine in a few minutes. So this is one of those conversations we had last night. I'm feeling very anxious right now. Do you need me to do anything for you? No. Do you want me to snuggle you? No. Do you want me to leave for a few minutes and give you a little space? Yeah. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. I love you. Wait! What? You were gonna leave! Yeah, babe, because you said you wanted some space. But you didn't fight to stay! Was I supposed to? Can you write me a poem? Like Emily Dickinson? Yes. Yes, I can. Whew. I feel better now. Okay, you don't have to keep writing that poem, I'm fine. Can I finish it anyway?
Straight guys don't mind hanging out with me because I don't make being gay a personality trait. Oh my god, you're so cool. In fact, if you, plus the girl who's one of the guys, plus a person of color who's barely allowed to speak and only addresses their race as the butt of a joke, got together with all your cool straight guy friends, you could make a movie that the media would call a win for diversity.
If I catch you on TikTok and you gay, I'm going to add you. Simply because you're gay. I mean, I'm gay. Gay people are awesome. You're gay. We should be best friends. You know what I mean? What's up, sis? Or bro? Whatever the fuck you want to be called.
Gay boy.
So you write down a word, but it's not the right word. So you try a new word, but you hate the new word. And you need a good word, but you can't find the word. Oh, where is it? What is it? What is it? Where is it?
What'll it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup?
Are they laughing at us?
They say you are what you eat, right? But, like, I don't remember eating a lesbian. Oh, wait. Never mind. I did.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got that marvelous feeling. Everything's going my way. Good morning.
Girls really out here putting blush on their nose and not expecting me to be a total fucking whore. Bitch, you need to let me be your significant other.
She knows. She knows.
Your motherfuckers will cheer your girl on for days when she kisses other girls at parties. But after I fuck her, all of a sudden you're about to beat my ass? Whatever happened to gay rights?
Okay, so obviously when you first come out as trans, you understand that people are going to get your pronouns wrong for a while. You know, like, it takes some getting used to, and it's fine, nobody's mad about it. But I want to tell the funniest story of this happening to me. So this was very, very soon after I had just come out, maybe even like just a week or two, and I went on a night out with a bunch of my mates, and we got pretty drunk, and then one of my friends, he wanted me to down my drink. And if you live in the UK, then you know that the way to make somebody do that is to go, we like to drink with Theo, because Theo is our mate, and when we drink with Theo, he gets it down in 8. So he did that, except that he used she pronouns for me. My boyfriend corrected him, and at that moment I had the horrible realization that I had told everybody except this guy, and that he didn't know I was trans. He had no way of knowing that, and I was like, oh my god, he's going to ask loads of questions, it's going to totally ruin the night, it's like going to distract everyone, oh my god, what have I done? Except that he just looked at me for a moment, went, he gets it down in 8, and then just carried on as if nothing had happened. So I love that guy.
Here's some things that are gay, but I honestly don't know why they are. First off, we have frogs. I feel like frogs are holding together the gay community. I have never met a single gay person who doesn't want to kiss a frog. Second, we have mini furniture. I also have never seen a gay person who doesn't own something that's miniature. Ever. Third thing, we have eggs. I'm sorry, but every gay person is a giant slut for eggs. We are all just holes for eggs to enter. Period. Fourth thing, soup. I don't know why, and I don't know if this is going to make any sense to anyone else, but I feel like the word soup is gay. I personally have never been to Home Depot and not walked out with a fucking succulent, and I think that is just a common experience with every goddamn gay person on this planet. And last but not least, the one thing that gay people cannot live without ever in the history of being alive, mental illness. Give it up!
Are you fucking telling me that the only thing that I needed to visibly pass was a winged liner and bangs? Really?
What'd you do with my hair? Nothing. It's perfect the way it is. Wow, you are good. Girlfriend, please.
Then you said... Rip Isabella.
So I saw this tweet about mustache girls. It didn't read the word tattoo. I don't have a mustache tattoo. But I made this trans joke because I thought I was funny, and a lot of other people liked it too, and it kind of blew up. And whenever I have tweets that blow up, especially when they're trans related, I always get the funniest fucking comments. Hold on. So this person said, "Fuck you, tranny," and I said... "Oh, thank you for the love and support, mwah." And then they fucking responded, "Anytime, bitch." Sound about as gay as I do. Your name is Seaman! Your name is Seaman! This is the best DM I got. Are you a trans? In response to my tweet where I show that I start testosterone, this person said that they weren't jealous because I have everything she doesn't. Why would I be jealous? And I said, There's a special little boy went to make what they thought to one. Oh, special little boy.
Okay, so my girlfriend has to work from home, and she was complaining about how her office is too dark for her video call meetings. She's super professional, so I wanted to make something she could put behind her to light up her calls. What do y'all think?
If you get murdered by another dude, you are automatically gay. How can you let another man take your breath away like that?
I'm breaking up with you.
What?
Ben,
Why?
you fucked my dad. You literally fucked my dad.
What does that have to do with anything?
Are you kidding?
So my mom FaceTimed me and she goes, Jules, I found the latest, greatest thing. I say, okay, Mom, lay it on me. And she proceeds to explain that she was watching one of my shows, which by my shows, she means a show with a queer character or queer content. And I go, yeah. What about my shows? And she explains that there was a character who had their head shaved from the ear line down all the way around, and this baffled her. And I was like, yeah, Mom, it's called an undercut. Been around, people have them. She proceeds to lift up her mom bob, and show me that she has given herself an undercut. Like, just watched the show, saw the idea, went and grabbed the electric razor and gave herself an undercut.
Yo, I just think it's funny how my dad deadass considers me his daughter. Like, bro, what? I used to be so hurt by it, but now it's just straight up fucking hilarious. Like, bro, why does your daughter straight up have chest hair? Homie.
Thank you for joining TikTok. What would you like to see here? Gay shit. Okay. Anything else? Gay people of color. Oh dear God, honey, no. We don't do that here.
I will never forget the time I was talking to one of my friends, and she was a straight girl, obviously. And she was like, I don't remember how the conversation came up, but we were talking about like the first time she saw a dick in person, and she was like, yeah, like I remember it was so weird and like so gross, and like I didn't even want to like look at it and and I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, don't you remember like your first time and like it was so gross, you didn't want to touch it, you didn't want to look at it, like the more you looked at it, the grosser it got. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, oh my God, that didn't happen to you? And I was like, no, like maybe it's because like I grew up with one, but like I've never had the problem where I like I'm grossed out by it. And then she's like, oh, you're so lucky. And so I talked to other straight girls, and apparently it's like a real problem that they have. And it's just crazy to me because I'm like, Madison, if you hate dick that much, why are you on it every...
Ladies, I advise you to try this. Put your phone down on your bed and see what you look like on top. I look like this, so I'm never being on top.
I am the least heterophobic person. I have friends that are straight. I have a cousin. One of my cousins is straight. And my neighbors are actually. I have straight neighbors, and it's totally fine with me. I will not judge them for it. I think they're wonderful people, but in my belief system, I think that is wrong. No one's born straight, and I don't know why they chose to be straight. It's just, in my belief system, that's wrong. And I think they need to respect my beliefs, just like I'm respecting their decision to be heterosexual. I'm sorry. But it's fine with me. You know what? They're wonderful people, and I'm not going to judge them for it. I just think they're going to burn in hell, that's all. And so I'm fine with it. I am perfectly okay with straight people.
One great thing about being a trans man is someday I'm going to get to be a dad. Now you're probably thinking, Jack, what's so great about having kids? Well, you're right. Absolutely nothing. But I'm going to fulfill my destiny as a man and take control of the thermostat.
Am I the only one that had a straight voice? Like the one that's just lilted and girly enough to mask the gay? Hello? Oh, I'm so sorry. She can't come to the phone right now, but can I take a message? Perfect. Okay, I'll let her know. Okay. Yeah, you too. Thanks. Bye. What?
I've heard a lot of trans men and mask-leaning non-binary people being really anxious about using the men's room for the first time, but I have had nothing but pleasant encounters in the men's room. Wait, hang on, let me rephrase that. Typically, men don't talk in the bathroom or make eye contact with anybody, men just do their business, but I've had one encounter that has stuck with me to this day. I was using a bar bathroom for the first time, and the one stall was filled, and there were 2 urinals, and there was a guy at one of the urinals. This guy was on the larger side, and he was either alternative or a biker of some sort. He's also severely intoxicated. He turns to me while peeing, junk in hand, and says, "Oh, that urinal is free if you need it." I'm on the spot, I barely respond, I just sort of gesture to the stall. He then responds verbatim, "Oh, you gotta take a shit? Oh, you gotta take a shit?" I forget the rest of our conversation, but he keeps talking to me until the guy in the stall is done. Immediately after leaving the bathroom, it dawns on me. I just met Nekamaru.
It feels so good.
Oh, that's my shit right there.
So the video before the last one I just posted, there was a guy on the platform, and he had just told me, quote unquote, "You look like a homosexual, you're a sinner." And I was like, oh, whatever, he's just like some crazy guy, right? And then in the video, if you look at it, you can see he's pretending to shoot me. He didn't have a gun, but he was literally... That's him. That's him. That's him. Okay, I'm getting security right now. That's him. He's right there. Yeah, you see him? Okay. Are the police like coming? He's on the train now. I don't know if I feel safe. Bruh, why does this homophobia exist? Literally, Metro isn't doing anything. He's still here, and the train leaves in 1 minute, and I have to take this train. Like, there he is. That's him. The train leaves in less than 1 minute, and I can't get on it because he's on.
Sir, listen. Yeah. LAPD's been notified. You just need to calm down, stay out of that car. They're gonna come down. Okay?
Like, is this a fit or is this a fit like?
Holy fuck, I think she might be the one. There's something about her, I just can't describe it. Tits.
Listen, I'm not a violent or aggressive person, but if a bottom looks at me and says, "Make me," I'm gonna regret that. Meow, 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 meow.